Since we've had the Musica Viva resources, the children have been really excited.
Oh, they're amazed by it. That their children seem to be engaged in anything that's hands-on, and this is really hands-on for them.
Since we had our first Little Play, they've been asking to do it again and looking forward to when we can do it more regularly. Now, Ibrahim, today we're going to learn about some instruments. Do you know which one you might select to learn about the instruments? Excellent.
The children are really enjoying it. They seem to enjoy the idea of technology and hands-on activities together. Most of the students here haven't had much musical background or any formal training in music, so they've come from not being able to be engaged in music to being really engaged in these activities.
The kids really enjoy being able to get up and choose what part they want to do.
You can pick whatever you want to whichever activity.
It was fun being able to do just about anything with the music that you can dream of.
If it's a Madagascar, the things on the activities, you could pick whichever one you want.
They like interacting with the videos on it and having a go themselves, and actually just seeing the videos of the instruments and the people explaining.
It just gets more exciting when you actually get to play the games and you actually get to try out new things.
It's very intuitive, and so the students having a little bit of experience with the computers but not much experience with music, they've been able to get into it quickly because they already have an idea of the drop and drag, and so they're not bound down by of how that will work. It's because it seems to be easy to use straight up. They've been able to get straight into learning music, and it's not a lesson after lesson of trying to get used to the software, which I thought was fantastic.
I like the interactive whiteboards, and I think that I'm learning how to use them much easier. And now that they're putting music onto the interactive whiteboard and putting together two of my favourite things, technology and music, I think that I can really grow a liking to it.
See how quiet you can make it.
You learn that they look the same but they have different names and they make a different sound. And the drum and the darabuka, even they both have the same look but they play different music and they have different names.
Well, it's a great resource. It's very easy to use, particularly for teachers like myself who are not musical and don't enjoy teaching music. It makes it really easy to incorporate it into our weekly program.
Today, everybody, we're going to be looking at a piece of music by Rio. Now, in his music, he's incorporated a poem about tomcats. It helps me with my lessons. I find that it's actually easy. It's there on the screen for me. I'm comfortable with technology, so that's a good part of it, and it's helping me to teach music, which I would have normally probably tried to avoid. So we're going to be layering the sounds over each other to make our soundscape of the tomcats. When we look at the poem, we might choose a sentence from the poem that you think might have a lot of sounds in it, and then we'll use the interactive whiteboard program to put those sounds together to make our own little piece of music.
I think I like creating the music piece by myself, and that it's just pretty much yours. It's like you own all of those instruments and you can just play them all at the same time.
I think it's a fantastic resource. Already with the tomcats, we've been able to draw a lot out through writing. There's a lot of adjectives there for us to use. The children enjoy the fact that a lot of the words have sounds and that it inspires their imagination through the words.
To make this song more fun, this time when we sing it, we're going to say, turn to our partner and say, we come from the fire.
We come from the fire.
Okay, and go and find someone else and say, living in the fire.
Living in the fire.
Okay, find someone else and say, go back to the fire.
Go back to the fire.
And everyone, turn the world around. We're going to turn our whole body. Turn the world around.
Turn the world around.
Okay, excellent. Let's do it with the music.
We already have plans for Around the World song. It's a multicultural school here, and a piece of music that would seem to fit in with one of our cultural days. And I can see with the language that comes from that as well, inspiring some artwork. I enjoy it being an interactive whiteboard package because, first of all, it's all there, and that's something, we've got a busy timetable. Teachers never seem to have enough time, so I enjoy the fact that everything's there. I don't have to think about it, it's all prepared, and it does engage the students. That's probably my number one thing that I like about it.
I learned different types of music.
I liked it. I loved it.
The interactive whiteboard focuses them to it, and not being a music teacher, it definitely helps me to teach music, and I'm actually enjoying teaching it. So I would like to say thank you because it's helped a lot.